Are you bombarded with so many career options, relationship options, personal options, and each and every area of your life, you seem to be overwhelmed with so many things, so many activities, and so much is going around, and you're just doing a lot of work, but probably not getting progress in each area of your life. In this Alive and Fearless Monday, I want to talk about and help you really establish what is more important and how do you do less but do it superbly well. And by doing that less and reducing your options, you are basically getting much more in your life, in each and every area of your life. How do you select the best few things which give you the most outcome? So let's start with a little bit of background. And if you see a couple of decades before, we as human beings, as a species, were not having so many options. So if you look at career, there were only a few career options. If you look at technology, if you look at media, if you look at relationships, if you look at clothes, furniture, food, and each and every area of your life, you will realize that we were really basically, just a few options, and life was really easy. We could select and focus and really do little bit and get pleasure, happiness, satisfaction, and results in our life. But as the decades move forward, technology increased, right? We have so much gadgets, so much of internet, faster internet, more media. We have so many options in terms of personal, wardrobe, in terms of food, in terms of traveling, it's become easier. Relationships is more easier. You can, contact people across the globe. Facebook, Instagram, social media has done that. If you look at career options, there is n number of career options opening up. Business opportunities are opening up, and technology is helping us connect to people and make it easy. But at the same time, if you see, we are bombarded by technology and we are so much overwhelmed and busy with meetings and emails and projects and incomes and this business and that investment, that at the end, are we really moving forward, or are we doing, like a million things and we are taking 1-2 steps in a million things, or can we focus our attention and time on just doing that 1 or 2 things which are the most important? And if we kind of look at that as human beings, we were not equipped, right? Options started bombarding and we got overwhelmed, and we were like, wow, we got Instagram, so we got on Instagram. YouTube is there, so we start engaging with media. Netflix is there. On demand, we get entertainment. We can connect with anybody outside of our country, our city, and start doing business. It's become more and more easy. So we as human beings, like, this is what I realized when I started my business. I would go engage with every possible country, place, and people in terms of speaking engagements, in terms of training, in terms of topics. And while doing that, I realized that, hey, I'm doing 100 things, but I'm not doing 1 or 2 things superbly well. And that is where basically you get more progress, more things done, and you can contribute and make an impact and an income at the same time. So today, in today's 21st century, what is more important is to realize that I don't want to get sucked into all these options. Just yesterday I was at shopping and for clothes, and I saw so many things in so many stores, and fashion keeps changing so fast that by the time you already buy something, there is something else. By the time you buy your cell phone, there is another update. By the time you set a business, there is something else. So demand is increasing, and if you do not find your niche, if you do not find that 1 or 2 or 3 things which you have settled for, which you love the most, which you appreciate and which you enjoy, and move forward in that, you will spread yourself thin. You will, probably feel that I'm doing so much, but how come I'm not getting the results? So what do you do? First thing, I want you to kind of become more conscious that, hey, that's true. I mean, I can't cope up. You can't possibly go and try to do everything. We see in relationships, I want the best. I want to, kind of gel in. I want to do everything. I don't want to be left behind. But my suggestion to you, if you kind of try to go and explore all the options in each and every area of your life, every new technology, every new health, opportunity, health medicine or health ways to reduce. If you try to explore everything, you will kind of be lost. And these things are coming at the speed that you cannot imagine, and you will be lost. So my suggestion is, be conscious that there is so many options. What do I really want? So we consolidated all our courses and programs into one offering, and now, once we did that, we decided to do that, I can stop saying no to other things. So you're a human being, you only have that much time. It is not possible for you to humanly do everything else. You will have to say no. And once you start identifying what I really want in terms of my clothes, I don't want to be, if fashion is something which pays you money, by all means you can do that. But if it's just basic, just cut off all the crap and just move down to the basic few things, the vital few, rather than the trivial many that you waste your time in. So in terms of relationship, there is so many options and there will be options, but you have to focus. In terms of business, yes, it will keep coming up, but what is my strength and what do I want to do? So we are focusing on this course that we have consolidated, and now once we have done that as a company, I see that all my energy is going to flow in that and bringing out the most value for my customers. In terms of your wardrobe, like decide which color, what pattern best suits you, and just kind of move into that. We've seen a lot of business people, industrialists who are just coming down to the most essential. Because once you come down to the most essential, the most basic, you find more time, you find more freedom, you find more energy to put into those things which truly matter to you, and then start saying no to what does not matter. I've seen people reading books. Again, you can't go read all possible books of all possible categories. Even in my personal development field, we don't read everything. I just read a few books, but then I read those books 4 times, 5 times, once in 3 months, once in 6 months, I go back to that book. Because those essential basic books are more valuable to me for me to move forward. So my request to you is kind of look at those, the Pareto principle which says 20-80, it is the 20% that gives you the 80% value. So what are those 20% in your health, basic things that you can do, in your personal development, in your relationships, right? You don't want 100, 2,000 friends on Facebook, but you're not even able to meet the good friends in your real life. So, in terms of friends, in terms of your personal life, you want to say no. Just have basic good stuff, and then if you do that, you will be more alive and you will be more fearless. Alive is basically just focusing on what is important, which makes you come alive. And we often fear fitting in, and it's really a fear. So just be fearless and just boil down to the basic few and be alive and be fearless, and then move forward. Realize that you will be bombarded by so many options. You cannot do everything. You can only do those few. And again, to do the few, you have to say no to everything else. And that's okay. You will not be left behind. It's just a fear which the society, the people have created. And once you start doing that in one area and you see the benefit, you will start trickling it down to all the other areas. I hope this video helps you not be just busy, but also focus on progress and be more alive and be more fearless and live a life you love. If you have any questions or anything to share, please post it below the comment box. And if you've not subscribed to our channel, subscribe to our channel, give me a thumbs up, share this with other people who you see are busy but not progressing in each and every area of their life. And if you've still not opted in, go to mutsabadri.com and opt in for more free training resources and updates. Thank you so much for watching. Stay alive, stay fearless, dream big, stay strong. I'll see you soon in the next Alive and Fearless Monday.